3 sets, tidy 2 hours. What went right for you today?
I mean, I played pretty well. I had a plan. I knew I was going to have to come in net a lot, so I was successful at that. I figured some things out as the match went on, too. I think that, I guess, made it a little easier, but, I mean, it was huge. I saved some break points in the first and a break point in the second, so that was big for me to just not go down a break in both those sets.
Well, congratulations. Questions? Howard.
Taylor, Howard Fendrich with the Associated Press. How would you say your level of confidence is right now? And I'm guessing it's high, and if so, when was the last time you felt this good on court?
It's feeling pretty good. I wouldn't say it's any higher than it was. I mean, any higher than it's been most of this year. I'd say. Like, I think I've been feeling pretty good on the court almost all year, aside from, like, I think, like, Miami, Monte Carlo was like 2 weeks where I just forgot how to play a little bit, but outside of those 2 weeks, I feel like I've been feeling good. So yeah, it's nice.
Willie.
Taylor, you've now reached the second week in all 4 majors. That's very unusual for an American man. It hasn't happened since 2003, Andre Agassi. What do you think that says about the level of your game and your consistency?
I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool thing for me to do, because, you know, just last year I was really struggling with Grand Slam results. You know, I obviously making quarterfinals here was huge, but I was able to end, I guess, 10 I think in the year-end rankings last year, and I lost like second round, I think third round maybe of all the other slams, or second round. My slam performances were bad, so it's nice to, I guess, do a lot better at something I put a lot of emphasis on, which was performing at the slams and performing at the biggest tournaments.
What kind of testament is it to the work that you put in, both in between tournaments and at the tournaments? How would you describe that level of work that you put in?
I feel like I'm always working pretty hard. I feel like that wasn't the issue previously. I think it's a lot more just mental, just being locked in, ready to go, getting past those like early rounds that can be stressful, can be a lot of pressure. I think that's really where I've been finding the success and getting through. I think you know, the work that's in between the tournament, before the tournament, it's always been there. I don't think that's changed too much.
Matt.
What is your sense of, sort of through this learning process and now becoming something of a mainstay of the second week, of what's your sort of appreciation and understanding of what it takes to potentially go deep into a second week, given that you're starting to get more familiar with that territory?
Yeah, I mean, I think a big part of it is just getting through those early rounds, because I do feel like you get confidence, you start playing better. Like, I think the match I played 2 nights ago was a really, really solid match, and it gave me a lot of confidence to feel good in the match today. And, you know, I think getting to the point is a big part of it, just because it helps you play so much better. I know it's like so obvious, but and then really just showing up on the day, playing, you know, really good tennis when I guess you need to, because, you know, sometimes if the draw allows it, you're a high-seeded player, you can get to the second week not playing your best tennis, just playing solid tennis. But to beat the top guys, you know, sometimes you're not gonna just get by if you're not, you know, if you're just playing average level. So have to really raise the level.
Francis, were you watching Francis and Ben finish?
Just a little bit, yeah.
What'd you think?
I mean, I thought they were playing some good points. I thought the match point was really crazy. I thought Ben made an insane return, and then Francis made a really, really crazy volley to finish it. But yeah, I wasn't watching it in too much. Like, I guess, like, I wasn't paying too much attention to it.
Here on the right side.
Taylor, Sebastián Morena for Clay. What are your thoughts about the prices of the ground passes in the US Open? Could be more than $300, and that is like 6 times more than Wimbledon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I wasn't aware, but if the tickets are selling out, then then I guess there shouldn't be anything wrong with the price. I think it's about the supply and the demand. Obviously, I would love tennis to be super inclusive and have as many people and, you know, easy for a lot of people to come. But if you can fully sell out a venue at a higher ticket price, then that kind of is what it is.
Mary?
Hi, Taylor. The first point in the third set, you hit the most incredible overhead with both feet off the ground. I was just wondering, are such incredible shots like that inherent to you, or do they come with practice?
I think certain shots like that kind of just happen, especially when you're feeling loose, feeling good. Those are kind of like, I don't know, like intangible shots that you do in the moment because it feels good.
Tamani?
Hey Taylor, Tamani Gauff from The Guardian. I've been asking players like if in practice they've ever experienced cheating, like with line calling. And I asked Daniel Medvedev, and he said that, I don't know if you heard, but he said back in like Wimbledon 2018, you two played like a practice set, and afterwards his wife overheard you like thinking that he cheated, and like he thought it was funny, and he genuinely wasn't cheating. But I'm curious if you have any recollection of that, and in general.
Yeah, I heard about this. I don't fully remember it. I think if I said something, I feel like I remember maybe he gave me like maybe he just gave me a bad call, and I would have said, but I do that all the time. Like someone makes a bad call in practice, I'll turn to my coach and be like, he just hooked me so bad there, like, or he just gave me such a bad call. But like, I don't really care, and I know that like no one's like trying to do it on purpose. I just like make a comment on it, like, yeah, that was a really bad call. But yeah, if that happened, then that's what happened. But I wasn't like, I don't know, I definitely wasn't like, oh, he's cheating me so bad. Like, I definitely, it's not that deep.
In general, do you think it happens much or not? Like some players have said, yeah, there's a lot of cheaters. Others have said no.
I think there's like probably like some certain players that, not that I've encountered in a long time, but I feel like there are probably certain players that call it a bit tighter than others. For me, I feel like I'm always giving away calls in practice. If anything's like an inch or two from the line, I normally just call it in because I don't want people to say I'm cheating them in practice. But no, I feel like most of the time when someone gives a bad call, it's probably just by mistake. Like, especially since like we've all been pro for however long, like we haven't called our own lines, and you know, you get used to not calling your own lines.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you.